Hi, and I hope I don't actually cough a little here. I was kind of waiting till Sunday just so that my cold would be over. Anyway, um, as I was writing that, I figured some of these things that I wanted to say, or even stories, some of the impact or some of the story gets lost, because it's like being written down. So anyway, one story that's kind of funny and um, you might enjoy listening to. It's like, I guess my very first, you're asking about relationships, I guess my very, very first relationship was with a girl that lived 2 doors down from me. I guess my mom and her mom put us together when we were like, before kindergarten. And anyway, I would go, she'd drop me off over there, I'd play with her pretty much all day. And so she said, oh, it's so cute, everybody thinks it's so cute, you sit there and you hold hands. I can't remember any of this, to tell you the truth. I do remember one thing. The only thing I can really remember of it is the following. My mom's there and saying that, it's so cute. Her mom and her are saying that she wants to marry you and blah, blah, blah. And, you're saying is you don't want to marry her. And it says, why is that? And I said, well, and this is kind of interesting. I says, well, Mom, the thing is she has red hair. She says, like, my mom says, well, you also have red. I had strawberry blonde hair when I was a kid, right? And you know, not that I'm picky. I never liked it. I told my mom, I don't like red hair. It was just a turnoff to me. I'd rather have someone with an other colored hair. I mean, I told my mom I want hair like dark hair like she has. And it wasn't really that I'm fixated on my mom or anything. It's just that all my aunts and uncles had dark hair, and I have a lot of aunts and uncles, and so I kind of figured I should have that too. So that's what I was looking for. So my mom thought that was extremely funny. But now comes the story. So anyway, I guess I've been like hanging out with this girl, holding her hands. I don't remember anything, like I said, of this. But here it is. Now I have to walk to school and catch a bus. So I walk down, and then there's another girl that lived across the street. Now, I didn't interact with her at all. Number one, my mom wouldn't let me cross the street, right? And being on the same side of the street was a lot easier. So anyway, this up is I actually think that, maybe, I don't know, maybe the girl was jealous that, people wouldn't play with her or whatever. That's the only thing I can think of. But anyway, here goes the story to continue. I'm putting these together, with hindsight of experience, and that's really the only guess I could have. I mean, well, maybe you have a better idea. But anyway, check this out. I had to go to school. My mom sort of just made sure I got down to the bus stop, and then she left. And then, so anyway, I'm down there. I'm walking down there, and the girl comes out. She lived in the house right next to the bus stop. She comes out, and then out of the blue, I mean, it's like it was unbelievable. I mean, out of the blue, I have very quick reflexes, so she didn't hit me. She tends to kick me in the groin. I mean, I don't know this person at all, right? Never interacted with her. I mean, what's going on? But like I said, the thing is, I was brought up so you can't hit girls, and so I just blocked it. But luckily, I have very quick reflexes, and so okay, well, that was that. Next thing, I'm also more on guard now. Same thing happens. So anyway, I told my mom about it. My mom then, on the third day, walks down with me. And to give you a characteristic of what my mom was like, generous, I mean, warm person. In fact, the thing is that most of the people, I mean, later on after we grew up, she basically worked at a school. And so all the people in, the kids and things all liked her. I mean, like teenage girls would go up and talk to her and things like that. But she got on well with lots of people just because she was very, I don't know, feeling or warm or just a good person. So anyway, my mom walks me down there and she says, well, the girl's name is Shelley. I mean, I didn't know, but Miss, little girl, can you go and get your mom? And her mom was like huge. I mean, big. Outflanked my mom like by a lot in weight, in height, and everything. But my mom was very much. She turned like into a pit bull. Really. I mean, so it's kind of funny is anyway. So the little girl brings her mom out, and my mom's like to the point. I mean, she turns into like a pit bull and saying, "Look, I teach my son not to hit girls," and so we have a big problem here because like 2 days in a row, your daughter tried to hit him in his private, or between his legs. She's, I'm not putting up with that. And then got in this woman's face and said, look, the thing is that if this happens, I mean, from now on, I'm instructing my son, number one, defend himself. If she kicks him, he's going to kick her back. But because I have to do this, because I have to actually tell my son that, well, now you can hit this girl, I'm going to hold you responsible. Moreover, if it happens, if you can't control your girl, you go and you talk to her tonight. If you can't control your girl to stop doing this, I don't even know why this is happening. I don't care why it's happening. I'm going to bang on your door and ask you to come out. If you don't do that, I'm going to bang on the door and go in there and grab you and pull you out, and I'm going to beat you up so hard. You can lock me up, you can say I'm crazy, you can call the cops. That won't save you. Basically, like, handle your girl. And then, which is great. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing later on to even think about this, but I mean, my mom sort of had the courage to go up even to, people much bigger than her and act like that. Anyway, it fixed the problem. From that point forward, the girl wouldn't even look at me. So, which is fine with me. I didn't have to worry about getting kicked or something. But anyway, so that is the crazy thing that actually happened on the first thing. But like I said, I can't even remember much of this except for that, and seeing my mom transform into like a lioness. She was very protective, and I guess I am too.